Hello everyone, how are you? It is Angela, Cali Mom Collects. Today I'm going to be having a live sale preview. This week starts my new schedule for my channel. I'm going to be having live sales twice a week. Wednesdays, which will be tomorrow, is going to be my first Wednesday live sale. Wednesdays are now going to be when I have all of my fashion jewelry. I have a lot of people that really love fashion jewelry, and I don't want to stop selling fashion jewelry. So I'm going to have fashion jewelry on Wednesdays. We're going to have low starts, $5 and $10 starts. So yeah, $5 and $10 starts. We're going to move in $2 increments. And that's going to be Wednesdays. Sundays, still same time, 3 p.m. for both days, Wednesdays and Sundays. Sundays is when I'm going to have my precious metal jewelry, vintage, and designer jewelry. So I'm going to have a little bit higher starts, still going to have great deals. You guys know I'm going to have great deals. But I'm just separating the two so that we can do it twice a week. I will still allow you guys to hold your pieces for the week. One shipment, one shipping cost. And then what else? Okay, some changes. So we're going to have Wednesday and Sunday live sales, 3 p.m. My members, on top of already getting to see all of my videos first, member-only videos, members, when I have $5 sales, they get those pieces for $1. Let's see, they get priority, and also members are now going to be able to do silent auction. So if my members see something that they do not want to miss, we can't always make every sale or be there for the whole time. So members will now be able to put in a silent bid for the whatever piece that they want to ensure that they don't miss out. Okay, so yeah, so Wednesday's fashion, Sundays is going to be precious metal, vintage, and designer. Wednesdays we'll still see, like, there's going to be name brands on this sale on Wednesday. It's just going to be fashion pieces. Okay, well, I hope that's understandable. I am going to show you guys what is going to be there at the sale tomorrow. And that way, when it comes down to the sale, you guys could tell me what you want to see. I don't want to, I want you guys to let me know what you want to see. So, all right, that was a lot. Let's go ahead and start. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention is I'm going to start to have a little bit more than just jewelry. Like for tomorrow's sale, I'm going to have some collectibles. I'm going to have some accessories, some other little bits and things that I pick up while I'm thrifting. And then probably starting the beginning of the year, I'm going to incorporate clothing and shoes at some of those sales. So, all right, let's go through earrings first. So I have a bunch of fun fashion earrings. These are large gold tone. You can see they're hollow tubes. Hoops. Those are nice and large. These are cute little beaded, really cute blue bead gold tone earrings. These are fun. These are roaring 20s, 30s acrylic fan earrings. These are clips. These are very old, super cool retro earrings. These are fun, chunky hoops. They have a point there. Silver tone. These are really, really pretty. They are a nice resin hoop. And they kind of have like a little bit of a glitter, marbled look. Really pretty hoop earrings. Great quality. These are fun little beaded fringe. Little southwestern boho, pretty colors. These are really nice bauble bar, I believe. Yeah, bauble bar. Getting twisted. Bauble bar earrings. Faux gemstones or dyed gemstones. Cute. Okay, if you saw the Thrift With Me video, you saw these really pretty. These are AB vintage clips. AB crystal waterfall cluster earrings. Gorgeous, gorgeous earrings. A lot of the vintage designer made those to go with those necklaces made in the 50s. More, these are silver tone hoops. Really good quality twist hoops, nice size. These are fun little gold knot fringe. Kind of have like that silky, sleek design. These are shoulder dusters. These are long. These are also long. A little bit different in design. But these are also long. These are beautiful rhinestone earrings. First I thought that they were J. Crew, but I don't see J. Crew, so they're probably Stella and Dot. Oops. Gorgeous rhinestone earrings. Oops, what we got going? A little twist. Okay, these are fun little rhinestone fringe. Got New Year's coming up, the holidays still ahead. Now with these two videos this week, I'm going to try to get invoices out Sunday night and ship out Monday so that I can hopefully get these pieces to you guys by Christmas. That's the goal. Okay, these are pretty little crystal earrings, crystal drops. Little faux pearl dangles. These are big ones. Lavender marbled lucite. Sugar fix. Little hot pink crystal glass earrings. Beautiful hot pink fuchsia color. Glass. Great condition. Lever backs. These are pretty silver flower earrings. Great condition. Here's some chunky enamel, black enamel over gold with rhinestones. These are little 1928 black cab button earrings. Clip earrings. These are fun. Oh my goodness, if you are going on a tropical vacation, look at these palm earrings. They're on the large side, but they sure are fun. These are fun little faux tortoise shell with rhinestone lever back earrings, gold tone. Little vintage Monet clips, gold, black enamel. Monet, great condition. We have some vintage Vendome. These are beautiful. A little bit of the glue you can see on that bead, but look at the glass. These are beautiful earrings. They're the clip with the screw back. I chose a lot of earrings for this sale. More than likely, we're not going to get through everything. I just want there to be a good selection for you guys. These are beautiful Naudry crystal earrings. These are great condition, great quality. These as well. These are stunning. Look at how beautiful those ones are. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. These are pretty little pink opalite stud earrings, very similar to the Kate Spade. Beautiful pink opalite glass studs. Okay, these remind me of Lucky Brand or Premier Design. Oh, I just realized one of the little things are gone. I'll have to look for that. If I can't find that, those won't be in the sale tomorrow. These are nice, classic little faux pearl stud earrings. Excellent condition. Okay, just a couple more pairs left. These are pretty rhinestone earrings. Kind of like a pink champagne color. These are fun little dangle earrings with little gemstone balls. Then we have a couple sterling silver earrings. These ones are a little pink glass and gemstone cross. And these are little sterling silver in like a hematite color. I still want to have some sterling silver options for you guys. So, okay, let's move on to necklaces. Okay, necklaces. This is the first necklace. This is a really cool necklace, and it is just marked Nordstrom. It's very modernist. It's very earthy. Boho, really cool piece. And it is marked Nordstrom. Then on a simple leather, brown leather cord. Okay, that's long. Then this is a really pretty necklace. Very simple gold-plated necklace by Madewell. The gold plating is in really good condition. Adjustable, pretty chain, and then a simple little circle hammered pendant. This is a great piece. This is a beautiful piece. This is a vintage, mostly glass, but it looks like there's some metal and maybe wood. We'll look together. It's long. I have it doubled right now to show. Beautiful, rich colors. Look at these carved pieces. Such a pretty necklace. So it looks like glass and wood. Some chunky metal beads in there. Metallic looking glass. Okay, that's a great piece. This is a fun little dichroic glass pendant on a simple green cord. This would be pretty for the holidays. Any day, really. This is a pretty little fashion necklace. It has what looks like marcasite, like faux marcasites maybe. Has a vintage style. And this is a cool vintage one. This is like vintage India. This is really cool. Look at this. It's a metal bib and it is so cool. It kind of has the tone on this. I don't know if it started off as like a brassy, but I'll show you closely. It is so cool. It has like a ring to it, almost like belly dancer style. Indian princess. Okay, this is a fun Lucky Brand necklace, silver tone. This one is long and it has all these cute little dangling charms. Okay, show you closely. So yeah, just because Wednesdays are going to be fashion does not mean I'm not going to have some cool stuff there for you guys. There's going to be name brands and all $5 and $10 starts. Look at this piece. This is Brighton. For my Brighton lovers, I like to always have something Brighton. This is a chunkier one, and this will sit up closer to the neck on like the collar area. Okay. And remember, if you are a member, you can put in silent bids so that to ensure that you don't miss anything that you really want. This is a really pretty dainty necklace. I like to have chunky stuff and I want to have some dainty stuff. And this is gold-plated stainless steel and it's a little snake chain with a beautiful little cross. There's the steel, S steel, excellent condition, pretty little cross. This is a fun piece. It has the ball bead chain and then it has this hammered and textured almost fan bib. This is a pretty one. This is really, really good quality. It has some weight to it. It's not cheap. And all of the pieces have a hammered texture to it. That's the underside. I think that there was some gold plating on this, maybe. I'm seeing some signs, or there was like a roundabout. I'm not sure. It's still really cool. I don't know, but it's still pretty. All right, this is vintage 1928. It is a long locket necklace. Pretty design on the front. Oh, it looks like there's a couple little faux pearls missing. I just noticed. We'll see if I still have that there. It's still pretty. Somebody could fix that. Okay, I have a couple sets to show you. These will be sold as a set. This is a really pretty Avon set. It is the necklace that is in really good condition. Okay, the little matching earrings, little matching stud earrings, and the matching ring. All of the pieces are in really good condition. Okay, so that's an Avon set. This next set, this is just a fun, this is the brand Ginger Snaps. And all of these pieces can be snapped off and worn. A couple of the bracelets in this are showing some wear, but I'm still throwing them in, and you guys could do what you want with them. On the front side, it's fine, and then it has this pretty little snap. And then what other one had? Okay, and this one had some wear. So if all you wanted to do was to take the snaps off, so all the little snaps, see, ginger snaps, snaps back on. And this bracelet, this one is in really good condition. This necklace, a little bit of wear on that. And then these little earrings. And I do not know what happened to the other little lever back, but I will find it and make sure that it's there before the sale tomorrow. So this is a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Selling it all as a set, little ginger snap set. Okay, this one, this is fun. This is natural gemstone, but I believe it to be a dyed howlite. But lots of beautiful gemstones on this. Very southwestern. It is hand knotted. It's great quality. And then it goes into this fun little arrowhead and brown leather fringe. This is fashion. This is not precious metal, but it is fun southwestern fashion. Great quality. Got a couple vintage cuff necklaces, choker necklaces. This one has all of these beautiful red glass beads. And then it just goes like this and wears around the neck. Okay, there's that. And then this one, this is vintage. This is really cool. This is brass and wood. And that also would just cuff around the neck. Kind of like a coral colored wood. Cool vintage piece. This one is a beautiful beaded, glass beaded necklace. Lots of layers. And then it goes into the top with these 2 glass beads. A little bit of wear up at the top of the chain, I noticed. I actually think it looks like somebody added this piece, which I would probably take off because this is the piece that has the fading. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to do that before tomorrow. I'm just going to take this piece off because it does not look nice. And then it's got a beautiful teal blue color. Lots of glass beads. And this is a really cool, this is vintage, made in Austria. Vintage 50s, 60s with this. If you could see, made in Austria. Beautiful vintage glass bead necklace. Austrian crystal glass. Okay, this is also a short one. It is adjustable, but it's still going to be made to sit right under the neck. More of a choker length with that. Got quite a bit of vintage still for you guys. This one also is really pretty. Look at that. Look at this vibrant blue glass bead. This is vintage Japan, I think. Yep, vintage Japan. Look at that. These glass beads, almost silk-like. Look at that. Just stunning. Just beautiful. All right, this is vintage Avon. So this feels like celluloid, some sort of a plastic, and then it is adjustable. Okay. There's another vintage Avon. This is also vintage Avon. This is faux pearls. It's long. Then it goes into this pendant here. Long faux pearl Avon. This is a fun fashion one. This is a bib necklace, and it's beaded in this almost this mesh design here. Really pretty teal blue color, almost like a soft turquoise color. This feels like some sort of like a resin or plastic. Cool design on that. And then this is just a simple sodalite gemstone necklace. These are real gemstones, sodalite gemstones. Pretty blue color. Simple but beautiful. All right. This next necklace, really pretty gold-plated necklace. This also looks like gold-plated stainless steel to me. Look at how pretty that pendant is. How beautiful is that rhinestone studded crescent moon and star pendant? And the gold tone is in really good condition. Isn't that just so pretty? I love that one. Okay, this one, this is a dainty little fun crystal glass. So this is a wide drop. I have it on the shortest length, but it is adjustable. And then it goes into this drop of pretty little cluster glass beads. Chain has a little kink in it because it's very intricate. You can see all these small little, it's a really pretty, well-made necklace. Purple and pink pieces. What feels like glass could be resin. Let me see. I think it's glass. I do think it's glass. Okay, this is a beautiful piece. Look at this glass. Look at this crystal glass necklace. Is this not just gorgeous? So the chain is a gunmetal hematite tone, but then it goes into all of these beautiful, Beautiful glass pieces. This is just a stunning piece. Really good condition. Look at these blue colors, metallic blues. Is that not just gorgeous? Yeah, love it. Love it, love it. Okay, this is a really cool vintage ceramic bead. This, just for the beads alone, is so cool. These are chunky, handmade ceramic beads and wood beads. And it's all on just a simple leather cord tied. Beautiful big ceramic beads. Okay, this is a pretty gemstone. It looks like it could be aquamarine. I'm not too sure yet, but it's beautiful light blue gemstone chips. We have another gemstone. This one's gorgeous. This is red tiger's eye. And this is a larger chip. It's not a small chip. They're kind of chunky. Look at how beautiful. There are so many gemstones in this necklace because this one is long. So this is red tiger's eye. Beautiful red tiger's eye. Okay, this one is so unique. Look at this pendant. It's on a simple black silk cord, but it's all about the pendant. This beautiful moon face. And it is signed. What looks like Samantha something core 2013, and then it has this little glass bead dangling. Just a really pretty pendant. Okay, this is all glass. This is a glass Buddha necklace. And kind of like this rainbow ombre color, and then the black and orange glass beads. This is another gemstone necklace. Lots of pretty gemstones. This what looks like jasper and howlite, but I will show you maybe magnesite on some of them. Okay, this is a really pretty rhinestone fashion necklace. It kind of looks like it matches those. I wonder if it matches those earrings from earlier. Where are those? Does it? Does it match? Not exactly. This one kind of has some lavender in it. I thought maybe. Okay. Really pretty soft gold, kind of like a very soft gold color. And then all of the pretty double strand rhinestone necklace. Rich teal color. All right, let's get through the last of the necklaces because I still have so much more to show. Lots of options for you guys. All right, this is, let me back up a little bit. This is a Chico's necklace. It is double strand. It is in a very soft gold tone, little hammered pieces. Chico's. Kind of like a soft matte and shiny hammered. All right, this is a cool one. This is a very cool vintage lapis lazuli necklace. This also is either Indian or Middle Eastern of some sort. It's really cool. Genuine lapis lazuli. Beautiful necklace. This is a soft little pink shell and pearl necklace. It is adjustable, made to be worn around the collar. Really soft pink colors. Dyed shell and pearl. Okay, this one is so cool. This is very Moni's. This reminded me of the Moni's brand. I didn't look it up. It very well could be because the quality feels really good. And I will show you all of these carved shell pieces down here. It looks like wood and shell, and it is really cool. It's got the tagua nut, wood, and then look at these shell pieces. Isn't that cool? All right. This is a really pretty fashion necklace. The condition is great. Style is Southwestern in design, I think. Great condition, nice thick chain. Pretty little concho style pendant. Very Southwestern. All right. Now we've got this gorgeous vintage 60s, 70s wood necklace. Look at this. Look at this spray of wood. So cool. Okay. Now this next piece there, it's pretty massive. It is an endless necklace, so it doesn't have a clasp. It sits open, so you can do multiple things with it. And it is all AB coated acrylic beads. Yeah, I have it wrapped here, what, 4 times? There's a lot that you can do with it. You could even use it as decoration if you want. It's so long. All right, I have a couple White House Black Market necklaces. Pretty little White House Black Market fringed tassel necklace. White House Black Market, gold tone. Nice chain, pretty colors. What looks like gemstone. They generally use real gemstones in theirs. It's great quality jewelry. Yep, and pretty little tassels. This is also White House Black Market. This is a longer multi-layer necklace, 2-layer, and these are glass pieces. Pretty bezel set glass and little rondelle. All right, we're almost through the necklaces. This is a fun one. This is the snake-like links, and this is the brand Loft. Toggle, silver tone, then it goes into these chunky snake-like links. This is a pretty little crystal cross. This is a fashion necklace, silver tone, great condition. Pretty crystal glass pendant. All right, this next one is fun. This is a long silver tone chain, and then it has this fun rhinestone studded fleur-de-lis. Okay, this is another dichroic glass necklace, this one on a silver tone snake chain. Pretty tricolor pendant. This shape here. Okay, this is a pretty little crystal and faux pearl necklace. This one is more dainty and pretty, little flower, crystal flowers with the dangling faux pearls. Pretty for the holidays or special occasions. All right, and the last necklace that we're gonna have as an option, this is just a nice vintage Korea gold chain. This is vintage Korea gold-plated rope chain. Great condition. All right, let's go through some bracelets. All right, let's go through the bracelets. This is vintage Monet, and it says Monet. It's a little bit faded, but it says Monet XL. Okay, this is a fun fashion charm bracelet. A lot of fun little charms on there. And a brass tone, and it also has a watch. That might be Park Lane. I'm not sure. I didn't research any of this stuff, but it does say PL. Okay, this is 2, but this is going to be sold as a set. This is a little wire wrap glass bead bracelet. 2 of them, but they look nice stacked, so they'll be sold together. Got a couple of these beaded cuff. That one in the pretty peacock glass beads. And then this one with the little shell danglies. This is a dyed horn cuff. Really cool dyed horn. Pretty colors with the green and the browns. This is a vintage clamper. This is vintage brass, and it is the horoscope Cancer sign. Cool enameling over brass. This is magnetic closure, and it has all of these pretty little danglies. Kind of looks like the Ann Taylor logo, but not sure. And it has these unique little textured, kind of like a resin almost. It's heavy. Silver and gold tone. Okay, this is a cool chunky stretch, vintage stretch. This also feels like a heavy resin. Vintage 70s with that one. This is a pretty rhinestone bangle bracelet. This is a J. Crew, and then it has the yellow with the pave crystals. It's the button. Gold tone. This is a pretty little gemstone and glass bead bracelet. Pretty, look at that one. That almost looks like moonstone. That is moonstone. I'll have to check to see if that's sterling silver, because I see some turquoise and glass and moonstone. That is a beautiful moonstone. I did not check to see if any of this stuff was sterling silver. Just going with the flow. This is a chunky marbled lucite bracelet. Pretty blue color on this, and it's asymmetrical in shape. Okay, this is a fun little gold tone bangle bracelet set, and it has this Italian coin. Italia. $1978. All right, this set, this is marked RLM Studio. RLM Studio brass, and only one is marked. I don't know for sure if this one goes with it, but it both had the same hammered texture, so it's a twofer, or else they did come together and only one was marked. Okay, this is a pretty little Brighton bangle bracelet. There's the B, a scrolled design on this bangle bracelet. This is another J. Crew. This one is a cuff bracelet. Oh, there it is. I thought I saw it. Yep, J. Crew. Pave crystal gold tone cuff. And this is a fun, the colors on this one I love. Beautiful green colors on this. And it's a mixture of the glass seed bead and the larger strands. So I think this one is a mixture of acrylic and glass. Pretty, pretty emerald green color. Gorgeous for Christmas. Or any time, but especially Christmas. And this one as well. This one is pretty little red glass cab bracelet. And it has a little safety chain. That is the back. All right, let's see here. We have this pretty little vintage enamel hinged bracelet. Pink enamel and flowers. This beautiful Rivoli crystal bracelet. Gorgeous Rivoli crystals. This one is beautiful and sparkly. Nice size too. This is a little toggle clasp crystal bracelet. This one is beautiful. I feel like this was made by a designer. It's just not marked. It is just stunning. What looks like silver plating in blue crystal glass. Kind of like a rich dark blue and then a light blue. This is, let's see, okay, this is a stretch. Very similar to this one. They would look nice together, but this one is a stretch and this one is a toggle clasp. This is just a simple little glass bead stretch. This is a J. Crew. Let's get in close. This is a J. Crew gold and white bead. This is also a stretch. And the last bracelet is this pretty Kate Spade bracelet. I'm going to stay in close so I can show you. It's just a gold plated bangle bracelet, but it does say Kate Spade, New York. And then it says Heart of Gold. So, and I believe Kate Spade, her jewelry is gold plated. So there is that. Let's now do some rings and we'll do some of the collectible pieces. All right. This is a pretty little mother of pearl fashion bracelet, very much in the style of Van Cleef and Arpels. It's just a pretty little fashion, silver tone fashion. This is pink crystal and copper. This one is marked. LA Vintage. This one is LA Vintage, copper and pink crystal. That's a pretty ring. This is a pretty little gold-plated ring. CZ crystal. This is a vintage watch ring. It is quartz. It needs a battery. This is a fashion, I think that says 8. It's a basket weave domed fashion ring. It's pretty chunky. This one looks just to be like a little stainless steel band. A really good condition stainless steel band ring. This one is a little crown. I believe it's Disney. Yeah, this is a Disney crown ring. Then I have 2 fashion rhinestone vintage rings. These ones are adjustable. That one and this one. This little adjustable vintage rhinestone rings. Okay, and then I have this really cute set of cufflinks. These are vintage swank cufflinks and they are marlins. So these would be a great gift for the fisherman man in your life. Then I have a couple really unique. Okay, this is a cool pendant. This is artisan pendant. Actually, I'm going to polish that up. I forgot I was going to polish that. Made out of a fork. This is, oh, let me back up for these. These are the odds and end pieces. This is an artisan pendant, and it is gemstone. That is gemstone cross and skull. I don't know why they have a skull with a cross. I have no idea, but that's that. This is a vintage hat pin, faux pearl hat pin. Got a couple vintage. This is a vintage angel pin, safety clip, and then all of the different colored little angels dangling there. This is a vintage cat pin, and this one is signed. Cool little cat pin. Let's see, this is a little vintage angel magnet. And then a couple brooches. This is a vintage Greek key bar brooch. This is vintage JJ Johnette cat brooch. This is a vintage faux pearl, very much in the style of Trifari. I just didn't see any marks on it. And then this is a vintage scarf clip. Okay, let me move this stuff up. I have a couple pieces of brand new jewelry. This is vintage, not vintage, sorry, I was saying vintage so much. New tiger's eye stretch, and it has the three. I think I showed this one before, but I had the other, that tiger's eye necklace, and I thought that that would be a great piece with that because it also has the red tiger's eye in it. Okay, these are cute little firefly rhinestone earrings. These are brand new, on card and box. Aren't those pretty? Little firefly. And then this is a Monet bracelet, brand new in box. Pretty tricolor of blue and periwinkle crystals. All right, that is it for the jewelry. Let me show you the non-jewelry items I will have for you guys. Let me quickly get through my non-jewelry pieces that I will have for you. I have a couple cute Christmas things. This is a set. These are candle holders. This is vintage Yankee Candle. Look at how cute these are. Oops, I'll probably have to do one at a time. Look at how cute these are. So vintage Yankee Candle. This is a going to be sold as a set. Little Eskimo. This one with a penguin, and this one, well, they may not even be Eskimo. They might just be bundled up Christmas figures, and that one penguin, and that one with a polar bear. And this one is a girl, and that one is a boy. Cute sled. Okay, so that's vintage Yankee Candle. I have a couple Christmas items. Okay. All right, these are cute vintage farmhouse animal ornaments. Look at how cute these are. If your theme is farmhouse, vintage farmhouse, then these little handmade articulating wood animals, 2 pigs and 2 sheep. Aren't those cute? Okay. And then if you saw my thrift with me video, you saw me pick these up. These are vintage Mexico pottery. Salt and pepper shakers. Oh, I do believe salt just came out of that one. Okay, I have a couple paperweights. vintage paperweights. This is Dynasty Gallery. Okay, this one is the what looks like dolphin, and this one is just a really pretty design. So I have 2 paperweights. Okay, have this cool Starbucks, brand new Starbucks tumbler with the tags down here for $23. Okay, with the straw, it has not been used. That one was hard to get in. So we have the Starbucks tumbler, this brand new Buxton wallet in box, Buxton leather wallet. Okay, it's a nice large wallet. Top grain cowhide. Okay, so that will be there. Want to have some really fun brand new items that you guys can use as gifts. So that. And then, oh wait, there's one more. Now, this is new old stock. So this has not been used yet, but this is an old piece and the box is not in the best. You could see the age and wear on the box. So this is Neiman Marcus, a little Neiman Marcus set. And it's a little coffee canister. Home is my favorite coffee house. Okay, so, and it has the little scooper. And as you can see, the box, not good condition. So this is a vintage set, little coffee canister set. Neiman Marcus, I'm sure it was pretty expensive to start with. And the last thing I'm gonna have for you guys, look at this cute little mug. You're in my prayers. This comes as a reminder that we are never alone, as God is always there to hear our prayers and send us the help that we need. You are in my prayers. Isn't that a cute mug? So that mug will be for sale, but inside the mug, I have all of these perfume rollers. So I have a huge collection of perfume. My husband's aunt worked for Macy's for, well, I don't know, she's still there. 50 years? Something crazy like that. Back when it was May Company. And for every birthday and Christmas, she would gift us, well, me and my husband, perfume and cologne. Well, I don't wear perfume, but I never parted with any of it because I felt bad. But I'm going to slowly part with my perfume collection. And at the $5 and $10 start sale, live sale, I have all of these little rollers. I think they're little, they may be, some might be rollers and some might be sprays, but these are really great for stockings. So we have the Ariana Grande, Givenchy, Dahlia, 2 of the Viva La Juicy, Dolce & Gabbana, Marc Jacobs. This is another Marc Jacobs. One is Decadence and one is Daisy Dream. Gucci Bloom, Tory Burch. This is Givenchy in a velvet sleeve. This is Amarige. And this is very sexy. I think this is Victoria's Secret one. And then these 2 little minis. All right, guys, that is the end of my preview. Okay, so remember, first Wednesday live sale will be tomorrow. $5 and $10 starts, $2 increments, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Members can do silent bidding ahead of time so that they don't miss anything. And yes, I hope to see you guys tomorrow for my first Wednesday sale. All right, guys, talk to you later.